Welcome back, everybody. I'm excited to be here, as you can see today. So here's the thing. Here's what I want to talk to you today about. This is something huge. So make sure you pay attention to this and stay to the end. So while I was out networking, I was talking to a procurement officer, and she told the entire audience, and I mean, it was like maybe 90, 100 people here in the group, but here's what she said. We do not have enough minority contractors meeting the requirements to win our contracts. And so, what does that sound like? So when you bid and you don't win a contract, right? If you're smart enough, you'll ask for a debriefing. And here's what you probably hear. You don't meet the requirements. Have you heard that? And so you're probably thinking it's just you, but it is not. Apparently, if you have this procurement officer standing up to a group of 100 people saying, you guys are not meeting the requirements. We have opportunities we want to give to you. What are they saying? Up your game so you can meet the requirements. We have contracts we want to give to you. Okay? So here's the thing. Too many times I see contractors bidding contracts they have no shot at winning. I don't know why, but guess what? Today that ends. Here's what I'm sharing with you all about. If you're struggling to meet award contracts, meet the award requirements, man up and try this. Because what you're doing isn't working. So just man up. Let's try this. Right? Either it works or it don't. So for those of you that don't know who I am, I'm Felicia Streeter over at FeliciaStreeter.com. I help small business owners increase capacity, scale, and grow their businesses. All right? Now, today in this video, I'm going to be sharing how to overcome the requirement hurdle when bidding contracts. Are you ready? All right, I got some juicy notes over here today. All right, so here's the first thing I want to share with you. My stand would probably shake, but I really want to lean in for you right quick. Stop shying away from teaming arrangements, partnerships, and joint venture arrangements. If you don't have capacity to meet the requirements on your own, and you're in this to win, and you're serious about it, how else are you going to do it? Stop thinking competition and think collaboration. Okay? You can team on projects. You don't have to give away any of your business ownership to make it happen. It's just you and another company coming together to say, we're going to go after this project together. Or if they already have it, you're going to perform it together. Whatever that looks like, the end result is you're going to get an opportunity and you're going to do it together. Combine resources. Okay? Why would you want to do that? Because you can tap into their resources. Maybe they have more manpower, employees. Maybe they have cash flow that you don't have, so they can float the project until it can float itself, right? Meaning they have the cash flow to put up for mobilizing, paying the weekly payroll, whatever that looks like, until you start receiving payments on the project, and then the project can float itself, okay? Maybe they have lines of credit. You may need some type of supplies or equipment that you're going to have to rent, things like that. Well, it costs money. And so maybe they have lines of credit at those particular places, or they have good credit to where they can go out and get the lines of credit to deliver on the project. So I'm talking, like Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever it is in your area, equipment rental places, things like that. And here's the other thing. If you're just starting out, and you're trying to increase your capacity, you don't have a lot of experience, well, this is a great way to build experience as well. And until you have enough experience of your own, you get to tap into somebody else's experience. So that means you get to share their experiences too on that particular project that you're doing together. All right. Now, here's some other things that to consider as well. Depending on the type of work that you're doing, but you get to add skilled people, because if you're just starting out, it's probably just you, maybe one other person, but you could use some more skill sets to make this happen. So you can definitely partner for that reason. Maybe you need help in your back office. Now, you may, have to go out and outsource this. If you're just starting out, definitely look, for a virtual PM. You could look for a virtual assistant, and whatever the title is, but you'll be amazed at how many people that work virtually out there that you could use to help you with the paperwork while you're out doing the actual work. So what I'm saying here is you don't necessarily have to go out and hire an employee where you got to pay workers' comp, insurance, payroll taxes, and all that great stuff. Because when you hire an independent contractor, you don't carry all those extra costs, which helps your bottom line profits. Okay. Maybe you might need an administrative coordinator to do the paperwork and that kind of thing, or a project coordinator. I'm just throwing out some names here. A superintendent, maybe a project manager, because when you bring on a superintendent, project manager, then you're adding their experience to your project. Did you know that? All right. Or even your tradesmen, think about those that do stuff that you don't know how to do, just depending on what the project requires. Okay. So the other thing is, well, let me recap first. So one thing is teaming with another company so that you can share their resources with them, right? Another thing is you adding to your team personally, your business team, and not in the sense that you necessarily have to hire employees, just depending on what position they're holding, that kind of thing, but getting the help that you need to be successful and meet the requirements. Because let me tell you, depending on the project that you're bidding, they're looking at your business as a whole, right, to see if you're even able to deliver at that level that they're going to require you to. And a lot of times, if it's just you, the answer is probably no, which means we need to work on your proposal and build up your team. All right. So here's the takeaway that I want you to get with this. The things that I've just shared with you on ways that you can increase your capacity and meet the requirements that they're looking for is the teaming, outsourcing, that kind of thing. But always, always, always be looking for resources. Not just monetary, but people as well. Always be looking for people, whether it's money, equipment, right? You may build a relationship with an equipment rental company and know that you can get that line of credit to get the equipment, that kind of thing, as well as experienced people to help you deliver on your projects. All right? So here's the thing. I have to see what I wanted to say here. So apparently deficiencies within your business, and the only way to fill them, right, any deficiencies that you have, one, you have to know what the deficiencies are. All right? So you have to know what those missing pieces are, and then you have to know how to fill them. All right? You can get you a CRM, which is a contact management system, or contract records management system is what they call it, but some type of CRM like a Pipe Drive. Let me make a note. I'm going to put the link below for you. You can do Pipe Drive, Streak. Okay, that's the two I can think off the top of my head. But Insightly, that's another one. Some are free, some are not. But you can use one of those, and there's others you can search, CRMs, and they'll pop up. But pick one to use and then start building your list of the resources that you need. Start building those relationships so that it's readily available when you need them. All right? So here's the thing. If you need some help and you're ready to increase your capacity, you're ready to scale, you're ready to grow, you're ready to enter a new market, maybe it's government contracting, and you need some help with your business, definitely check me out over at FeliciaStreeter.com/NLC. Let's talk about how I can help you. All right. Until next time, well, before I sign off, did you subscribe to my channel? If you have not, hit the subscribe button. If you've been here more than one time and you have not subscribed, you should have subscribed by now. Let's share the wealth. Here's the thing. What I'm sharing is not a secret, like we just have to keep it to ourselves. There's enough money within the government, private sector to go around for everybody. Look at what's going on in the world. There's plenty of money to be made. So subscribe to the channel. That way more people can see it. And you get notified when the next video come out, because we don't want you to miss anything. I can't share everything in one video, but if you come back multiple times, that's where the magic happens. All right. So if you haven't, subscribe. Subscribe now. If you need my private help, you want to talk to me about how I can help you, definitely go over to FeliciaStreeter.com/NLC. That'll be down in the description as well. And then until next time, bye for now.